Hey guys, what's up? I'm Ninja, and in today's video we're taking a look at Escalation Protocol Week 2. So I'm going to be showing you guys the Week 2 Level 7 boss and giving you guys some tips and tricks on how to beat him. So this week's boss is Kathok Roar of Xol. It's a pretty interesting name. He is kind of like the Crota fight. If you ever played Destiny 1 and you fought Crota, or you did Court of Oryx, we also had a similar type of enemy. So basically you have this big boomer. He's in a shield and you have to use a sword to break his shield, and it's very huge. I'm not sure exactly how many hits it takes, but yeah, it takes a few. Alright, so first things first, let's talk about subclasses and character selections. So I definitely recommend having a few tethers, 2 or 3. Definitely at minimum you want 2 tethers. Tethers are very, very good for Escalation Protocol. Also, Voidwalkers, and for this specific boss, you're going to need some Titans with bubbles, so running Sentinel. And I will explain why you need bubbles in just a minute. But you may be thinking, why all these Void subclasses? Well, that is because you're going to be taking advantage of the Tractor Cannon. So even in Week 1, we use the Tractor Cannon. So we're doing it again in Week 2. But yeah, so the Tractor Cannon is very, very good. If you do not know what it does, it basically is like a melting point or a tether where it makes it so that you do more damage. It makes you do like crit damage and bonus damage, but specifically to Void. So you have to be using Void weapons, Void nades, Voids, super, stuff like that. So that is where Novas come in handy. Novas are very, very, very good for this. But anyways, moving on to weapon selection. So you're also going to be running, like I said, Void weapons. And you need at least 1 Tractor Cannon, recommended 2. I've always ran 2, just in case one is dead or not able to get there in time. You have a second one for backup. It can't hurt. And then this week, we tried something a little bit different. This was actually my idea. I don't know if other people are doing this. It honestly just happened by mistake. But Telesto is actually so strong. And again, I'm not claiming that I'm the only one that knows about Telesto or using Telesto. I'm just saying I happened to get a really high Telesto drop, and I was like, you know what, this is Void. Let's try this in the Nightfall, and it happened to be really, really strong. But anyways, so Telestos on everybody else. Rock Telestos. I mean, you can rock any Void weapon. Cluster Bomb rockets are obviously always good. But like I said, we used Telestos and it was really fun and really, really effective. So, Tractor Cannons, Telestos across the board, or any type of Void weapons. And even your energy weapons, you should be using autos or pulses. Make sure they're Void. So when the encounter starts, you want to make sure you pretty much clear all the enemies. First things first, clear the Shriekers. There's 3 of them, 1 left, 1 back mid, and then 1 right. Clear the Shriekers all together, like 1 at a time, so that you kill them almost immediately. Then there's, I think, 2 yellow bar wizards. I can't remember specifically, but you also want to make sure you clear those as well. You're now going to be having cursed thralls spawning around the boss. You want to make sure that they come in waves, so you want to make sure you're killing them. Just keeping them away from the boss. And then finally, you have to kill a knight. When you kill a knight, he drops 3 swords, so you want to have 3 players designated as rocking these swords. So now let's talk about the encounter. So again, it's all about timing. You want to make sure you kill the cursed thrall, and right after you kill like the first wave of cursed thrall by him, you want to place a bubble pretty much on top of him at the pool of water. And you're going to have these 3 dudes using their swords on the boss, just constantly slamming him in the bubble. If he does too much damage, knocks you out of the bubble, get back in the bubble so you get the Armor of Light, and then just keep slamming him. Also remember to use your sword super if you get one. It does a lot more damage. Now once you break it, you send your Tractor Cannon people in, Tractor Cannon them, launch Novas, nades, Telestos, just melt them as much as you can. The most damage we ever did was like 3/4 of his health gone. So I don't know if you can one-cycle him. I'm sure there's some gods out there that can. It always took us 2. But yeah, but that's pretty much it. And then once his shield goes back up, you just rinse and repeat. And it's that simple. But anyways, that's it for this video. Hopefully it was helpful. Hope you guys are able to get out there and beat this week's Escalation Protocol. If you're wondering what the rewards are, it is legs, and the boss can drop the submachine gun. But anyways, guys, hopefully you enjoyed the video, and I hope you have an awesome rest of the day, and I'll talk to you later. Peace.